for such a long amount of time, and I appreciate the majority of you for your patience and understanding in the delay in us starting. The Honourable Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Pierre Gomez, would want to introduce some of the work that is being undertaken by the Ministry of Higher Education, particularly on some of the infrastructural work that we have been doing in relation to the University of The Gambia. So, Honourable Minister, I acknowledge you, I acknowledge the Vice Chancellor of the University of The Gambia, and the staff and consultants, as well as the staff of the Ministry of Higher Education as well. On that note, in order not to delay any further, it being a Friday, I will call on the Vice Chancellor, Professor Robinson, to make a few statements, and that will be followed by a statement from the Honourable Minister introducing the University of The Gambia School of Allied Medicine and Health Sciences. Vice Chancellor, you have the floor.
Thank you. Honourable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Pierre Gomez, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, senior members of the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Technology, Professor Ogun, the Provost of the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences of the University of The Gambia, the consultants, the contractors supporting Bologna. I'm extremely delighted to be here this morning for this press briefing about important developments at the University of The Gambia. And of course, these developments are critical as we strengthen our higher education infrastructure here in the Gambia. As you know, the University of The Gambia is the premier university of the country. We are currently 7,500 students at the university. We have 4 schools that have been completed as part of phase 1 of the Farababanta program. And of course, these but these schools are 2 largest schools, the School of Business and Public Administration, the School of Arts and Science, we have the School of Education, we have the School of Information, Communication and Technology, and of course the library, and there are also villas that have been constructed as part of Lot 1 of the Farababanta project. You are also aware that Lot 2 is currently being constructed, which has 2 schools, the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, the Faculty of Law, and of course the iconic Chancery Building at the heart of the campus. We are all very excited about these developments. And I think it's important for us to take note of this transformation. These buildings are iconic, very environmentally friendly, and it will help the university as we embark on a transformation to make sure that our students have the best experience in terms of their campus environment. Now, I know the Honourable Minister has been working with a team of consultants and contractors to move into Lot 3. And Lot 3 is the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences. Now, we all know the challenges we face in the healthcare sector in the Gambia. And we have serious constraints in terms of capacity to expand. And Lot 3 is designed to address that, but also to be futuristic, to look at what the country would need as we develop our health sector. Currently, we have about 600 applications for the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences, and these are in key areas of medicine, nursing, public health. Now, why this lottery is important is because in addition to catering for the expansion that will be needed in those core programs, we are also going to be introduced some new programs in biomedical science, pharmacy, laboratory science, and so forth. But the key challenge we face now, out of the 600 applicants, under 30% accepted. If you look at medicine, for example, we have applications of over 270, but only about 80 are accepted. And the reason why the rest are not accepted is not because they are not qualified. It's simply because of capacity constraint. So we are extremely delighted that the ministry, through the leadership of the Honorable Minister for His Government, recognize the significant gaps in terms of how we need to operate as a university. So lottery is a very exciting project for all of us, and we really look forward to the presentation by the Honorable Minister and the consultants and contractors here present. So I am excited as the Vice Chancellor. The Governing Council is also aware of this development, and we look forward to the implementation of this particular project. In conclusion, I would like to seize this opportunity to thank the Honorable Minister, of course the Chancellor of the University, His Excellency Adam Barrow. Through his leadership, we have been able to make significant progress in building the infrastructure that is fit for purpose as a university of the modern era. Thank you very much.
Introductory remarks regarding the importance of this edifice for the University of The Gambia. I will now call on my boss, Honorable Minister, Professor Pierre Gomez, take you through the project implementation of the University of The Gambia School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences. I was listening. Honorable Minister, please.
No, today I'm alive.
You are alive.
Good. As you know, I'm very, very happy. So, thank you, yes. And just before I start, let me recognize first the Vice Chancellor, Mr. Robinson, and the Provost of the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences, Professor Gabriel Ogun. These are the principal beneficiaries. Also want to recognize the contractor we are working with, Sabuki, and also the consultant, PACE, for their presence. And want to recognize the Department Secretary, Technical, and the rest of MOHERST senior officials and the entire MOHERST family. Obviously, want to welcome our brothers and sisters in development from the media. Welcome to MOHERST. I also, just before we start, yes, and I think this should also go upstairs for another work related to UTG Farawanta campus, Lot 2. But the building aspect is going on for the equipment, laboratory equipment, so that the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences will have, for the first time, a state-of-the-art laboratory equipment. 14 of them, 14, moving from 0 to 14. laboratories in agriculture and also environmental sciences. So they're going to work on that. So I will allow them to proceed so that we will not lose. We want to win in two fronts. We will win here. Once again, on behalf of His Excellency President Anna Maparo, we're very, very happy to welcome you here and to signpost our tertiary and higher education ecosystem. For a long time, we've been waiting in periphery to be able to really roll out our transformation agenda for university infrastructure, state-of-the-art infrastructure for the university family. Remember when we all started 25 years ago, we had challenges where we were, for some classes, having them on the tree outside. Some you have lectures but you can't see the lecturer because you are standing outside. And some you are struggling for chairs, for furniture, for laboratory equipment. But together as one people in one Gambia, under the leadership of His Excellency President Adam Maparo, we started rolling it out. And when it started, yes, people wanted to be comfortable with the normal things, the way it is normally done here, the usual way, which is not helping the situation. And that's why Orbi and Orbi, we told the Gambian people and the rest of the world that the move to Faraba was irreversible. For national interest and on behalf of the Republic, the move to Faraba is a permanent move that is irreversible. That was the message we sent all out. And it's based on a clear vision, based on high sense of patriotism, commitment, and the readiness to serve and to change our higher education trajectory. That's the reason why we move on and delivered Lot 1. So it's handling the projection for the yes, sir. Don't do it in Manchester way. Remember, Arsenal is in charge. Liverpool is in charge. It will not be kick and rush. Okay? It will be really good class. So two issues. We will start 3-3, for instance. We're going to give you a rundown for those of you who saw and then must have forgotten very early. Lot 1 of Faraba. Give you some pictures of Faraba, of Lot 1. Okay? So you guys go ahead. Yes? Have you seen land vehicles? When we are done with the press conference, we'll give you flash drives. And the flash drive will have all these three components. The pictures you are seeing now, okay, that one is this is the library, Dr. Badara Youth Library. This is the School of Education, this is Lot 1. And library again. Then this is School Business and Public Administration. Okay, the library, yeah, business there. And this is ITC, School of ITC, and the library, and education, library, I told you this is not the Manchester one. That's the library, Dr. Bijilo library. This is lot one. This is the convocation ground. You know, before we used to have it in an open space, and yes, it's still open, but very dusty and so. Now, with class, you enjoy your convocation without having this stuff. This is arts and sciences, school of my former school, right? Yeah, so this is part of the going on. Now, this is phase 2. We now move from phase 1. Phase 2 is School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, and also the School of the Faculty of Law and the Chancellery Building, 7 stories. So we're just telling you what is unfolding now, and this, I give you the premium, that's for the journalists now. What we're going to see inaugurated on the 27th of December 2025, God willing, by His Excellency President Adama. The way we work, we set the date and we work towards that. So we cannot. That's the Chancellery Building, part of the work currently at Faraba. Go ahead. So this is the School of Faculty of Law. Yes. So yeah, this is the convocation ground once again. Yeah. So that's the same again. Then faculty, the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Okay. So this is once again lot 2. Now you see everything is green. Yeah. This is where this is the Chancellery Building coming up. You know, so in December it will be 7 stories. So this is what we are having for you, and hoping that with the support of everybody. Now they are ahead of time based on the schedule. The report is showing that they will finish well before the scheduled time. So, and that's the reason why boldly, God willing, with the blessing of the Most High, we will go gather to Faraba, and obviously the bell will ring yet again from Faraba, and the light will shine from Faraba. Right? So that's the that's what you have for lot 2. Yeah? Amuru, let's go.
That's all.
Yes, next now slide. You have lot 1, you have lot 2. Now what is unfolding? Let's go for the presentation for lot, yeah. Yes, so this is now what is to come for lot 3. Lot 3 is the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences, and it did not originally part of the plan. And interestingly, you know, School of Medicine was part of the 4 schools of the University of The Gambia. So in that sense, I don't want people to come and beat me up, because we are not there with them. There are the 4 schools, among the 4 schools, and we are talking about Farabapanta, and no plan, no design, no money reserved for them, nothing. And you heard from the Vice Chancellor that year in, year out, the university turns down close to 80%, 70 to 80% of applicants. You are told that those people who are rejected to study study medicine, for instance, they are rejected not because they are not qualified. They have met the requirement, but because there is no space.
pray for us. Let's ensure that we deliver this in the next 2 years and some months, so that in this country we can now have state-of-the-art laboratory equipment. And as I said, 16 of them. Labs that UTG never had since its existence 25 years ago. That's what we're going to have. The same thing to all other issues. But let me also use the opportunity also to tell you that in the coming months, we will 2 months maximum, God willing, we will also gather. This time we move from UTG now to USEF, now in Brikama, to inaugurate their campus in Brikama for the engineering. We are running 3 programs there: mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and electrical and electronic engineering. Will be inaugurated by His Excellency President Adama Barrow come May, June. The exact date will be confirmed and will be duly informed. In the coming weeks, we will complete the construction of this campus, and with state-of-the-art equipment, engineering equipment. So that's what is unfolding. And also, we are in the coming months, we will complete the construction of a Tibet Center in Wasu, in Sierra North. And work would have started also for a Tibet Center in Pacha, Sierra South. The contract was signed, in fact, just for a week ago. We will renovate the Tibet Center in the coming months in Julagel. We will also, before the end of the year, start the construction of the Center of Excellence of Fisheries and Aquaculture in Tujerek. This is what we have, and also the agribusiness that we're going to have in Pacha, Sierra South, and also in Durban. So these are things that we are rolling out, and God willing, we will be able to serve better the university community. And just to inform you also, as the bills, the famous bills that we developed, 2 of them out of the 3 have already received National Assembly approval. That is the Tertiary and Higher Education Trust Fund. Well, now is now coming, and it is now an act. Okay. Then the second one is the Research and Innovation Fund bill, so approved by the National Assembly. The last one is the famous Student Revolving Loan Scheme bill. It's now waiting for the 3rd reading, and is the most popular among them. So the next session of the National Assembly, we have no doubt that it will be passed, and to the satisfaction of the university community. All geared towards changing the landscape, building skill sets for the Gambia.
Yes, Professor, thank you. Congratulations. We have seen the improvement when it comes to structure and everything. Now, my question is concerning quality education. You might have a very good structures in place, but the quality education, what are we producing for both international and local jobs? When it comes to our universities there, because it's the highest institution when it comes to education.
Yeah, thank you. Two things. One, you've seen, you cannot talk about quality if you don't have the right structures. That's the first thing. You see this place now, students and lecturers want to be there, and they enjoy being there because the environment is conducive for learning. Without that, it becomes a bit boring and difficult, and it will affect quality. Number one. Number two, you cannot have quality if you don't have the laboratory equipment and the space. And with this, we are giving them state-of-the-art laboratory equipment. The School of Agriculture, I talked about 14 labs, moving from 0 to 14. School of Medicine, they will move, if I want to be very nice and with Prof. Gabriel, I would say moving from 1, you see, to 16. Medicine is very, very expensive. You know that medicine alone can consume the entire budget of the University of The Gambia, and that will not be enough for them. So, giving them now the opportunity to have access to really practice at school level before they go to the hospital itself, you know, having 16 laboratories. So these are some of the things that will also affect quality. But also, yes, and then also the third aspect would be the sub-component that I mentioned earlier on. I said this project has a capacity building. So the lecturers who are there will have funds to train them, send them abroad to go for specialization. Because you see, for medicine is different. You know, they are special. They are not like you and I. So they are special people. They have special gift. You see, if somebody is about to die here, I cannot save him. You see? But Ogun he has that gift to come and practice something, and then he will be able to God's support here and there, able to restore that person's health. So, but they have different specializations. So in medicine, and the more you go, the more you need more training. So those lecturers, we will also send them to other countries, other specialized institutions abroad for training. From that $46 million, we will be doing that for this one, just for the School of Medicine. So we build the infrastructure, we give them laboratories, but we build the lecturers themselves. We build their capacities also. So everywhere is building. You build the infrastructure, you build even the human beings, you build their capacity. Right? Also the curriculum. So that it responds to the needs and aspirations of not only the Gambian people, but the international market. Must be based on international standards. That's the issue. And we are very good that we have very good professors and so that's the message that we have. We want to thank you on behalf of His Excellency President Adam Barrow, who is very, very passionate about this and giving us the support and asking us to go for the resources and also deliver. So we will now engage our partners and other stakeholders together, like we did with Lot 1 and Lot 2, to fulfill the mission for Lot 3 and wait for another one. Thank you very much, and wish you a pleasant weekend. Thank you.